How you doing, guys, and welcome to the Drone Zone. Today we're taking a look at these. These are the new Eachine VR-D2 goggles. They're currently about £75 on Banggood. I think I got them for about £50 when they had a big summer sale, so I got them a little cheap. But even at £75, they're still an absolute bargain, and these are really great goggles. So I'll give you a quick overview of what comes with them in the box. We have the two set of wipes, which are quite good. You can clean the lens, removes excess dirt. Excess dirt is always a problem when you've got goggles. You've got dirt flying everywhere, so a pair of wipes is nice to have. We've also got the instruction manual, which is thankfully in pretty clear English. Not Chinese English where it's converted and it's not very good. So it's got everything in here about the diversity design, the battery, the display and all that. So that's quite nice and handy, and we've also got some troubleshooting in the back. It comes with this charger, which is quite handy, although obviously it's nothing amazing. You simply plug the battery straight into there and that goes straight into the wall, and then you can charge it. It also comes with a US to EU or UK adapter as well, depending on what country you get it shipped to. As for the battery, it's this nice 2,200 milliamp hour 7.4 volt battery, and you can see the connector there. It's Eachine branded, and hopefully this should last a good half hour or so. So hopefully that'll be long enough for us to do our droning. So in the back of the goggles is where the battery goes. This just connects here into this little back bit. This is nice and soft, so it'll mould to the shape of your head. If you've got a very tiny head or a bit of a fatter one, then it's going to be nice and comfortable no matter what size head you've got. So you can slap that in there, if I can get it in, and that fits snugly in there. And then we've got the connector wire, which goes all the way into the back, and then you can just plug that battery straight in there, and then you'll hear that little beep that just came on, and then you can see it's on because we have these LEDs here, although that is signaling low battery, so I'm probably going to have to go and charge it. I'll just unplug that and quickly tell you about the goggles themselves. You'll see we've got these two antennas on here, the flat one and the mushroom one, because this is a diversity goggles set, which means it's got the diversity receiver, so it's got two, and there are these two little LED lights which light up when these are receiving signal. So this is basically going to be real improvement over just a single antenna. You're going to get a lot clearer frequency, a lot clearer signal, sorry, with a better frequency, and it's going to just optimize that frequency, so it will be a lot better. We've got all the buttons on here. There's actually an included DVR, which is up here. So if I go and get a memory card, then you'll be able to just see I can slot it in the top here. It can take up to 64 gig, so that's quite enough to be recording for a pretty long day session, up to 64 gigs. So that just slots in there, and then you can record straight onto the DVR in here by pressing this cam and DVR button. So let's go ahead and turn it on and tune into a camera frequency and see what the screen's like. Okay, so I've got it plugged in and I've got my tiny little camera here. So if we press the channel button, you'll see it changes the channel on the left hand side here, and if we change the frequency, then it changes the bands between those. So I'll go ahead and oh, is that connected? Nope. I'll go ahead and flick through those, and there you go. We can see straight away that we've got an image on the goggles. So I'll just place that there. So we've gone ahead and got the image up. You'll see on the side here, if I can get these out of the way, that we've got this slider here, and these are on both sides, so we can adjust the focus, so hopefully that should suit most people's eyes. You'll see we've got confirmation that the memory card is in. That tells us how much we can currently record, so I could fit 3 hours and 47 minutes and 2 seconds on there, and that is just telling us, I'm not sure what that's just telling us, it's just a little sign with a movie thing on there. So we can see a nice crystal clear image. This is 5 inches big screen, and it's 800 by 400. The colour looks very washed out on my camera that I'm recording with, but in person it actually looks a lot cleaner. You can tell that this is very vibrant red here. And that the cap of this deodorant is quite bright orange. You can see that quite well. This is also quite a light blue image, this little white microphone thing up here, but you can't really tell that when you're looking through the recording, so that's a bit of a shame. Okay, so from the home screen you can see if we press the menu button, we've got brightness, contrast, color, hue, zoom, and we can change the language as well, and then we can reset everything to default. If you press this one here, the sort of right hand side play button, then that actually starts the recording. You can see it's counting there for how long it records, which is quite good, and then you press that again to stop it. Okay, so if you want, you can go to the DVR menu and go back and watch everything you've recorded and play it through, fast forward, rewind, anything like that. So if you do like lose your drone or something and you get a flyaway, then this will record and you can rewind and watch that quite easily. So you'll see this LED light up here is on this side, so this is the one that's getting the best signal. So it's using that for the moment, and it does feel actually kind of a little bit warm, especially compared to that one. So that might be something to watch out for. That's heating up quite a lot there. So yeah, these are very definitely a main contender for some of the best goggles out there. They're so much better than the Fat Sharks for the price. They can do most of the things the Fat Shark can do. And finally, we've got a very cheap set of goggles that also includes a DVR. So it's blowing things out of the water like this Quantum one, and comparing the two, you can see that the Quantum is actually quite a lot beefier. This is going to be a lot heavier on your face, and it's not got as much padding or anything, and it's just not as good at all. And comparing it to the GearBest ones as well, we can see the GearBest ones are obviously a bit smaller, but they do not have a DVR and they don't have diversity. So these are definitely probably the best set of goggles you can get for the price at the moment, and I would definitely suggest checking them out. Anyway, that was just a very quick overview of these new goggles. I'm going to go and field test them properly. I've not actually flown any drones with them or anything yet. I've just sort of done a quick overview showing you what they're about, what they've got, all the things they've got with them, and why I think they're probably the best goggles out there on the moment for the money. They're ever so good, diversity, DVR, everything you can possibly want to get started. Just buy a drone with a camera and you will only need these to get started recording and doing some filming with that. Anyway guys, hope you enjoyed this. Check out the link in the description if you want to purchase them and see how much they are. There might be a coupon in the description as well, I'm not sure, I'll see if I can find one. Anyway guys, hope you enjoyed the video, be sure to subscribe and I'll see you next time.